Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have finally decided to make a channel due to overwhelming requests from my clients. If you love this look and want to learn how to make your lace closure look like a frontal, stay tuned. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not. Hello divas, we're going to quickly jump into this tutorial. I'm going to start off by showing you the inside of my units and its construction. All of my custom units are made on a breathable stretchy cap and made by sewing machine to ensure its longevity. So as you can see, the unit has not been styled and the lace does not match my skin color at all. But don't trip, we're going to easily fix that. Using my medium brown lace tint spray, we're going to tint the lace. Off camera, I went ahead and bleached the knots, so all I have to do now is fully saturate the lace from the front to the back. I usually do one coat for my skin color, but if you want it darker, then let it dry and then add another coat. Continue to do this as desired to achieve the color for your skin. This lace tint does also come in two other colors. Here you can already see the brown tint on the lace. Next, we're going to move on to customizing the hairline. When customizing the hairline, you want to always make sure that the hairline is wet. First, I like to start off by parting the very front of the lace and then begin plucking the next two rows behind it. You can go back as far as you like. That depends on how thinned out you like your lace or whatever look you're going for. Plucking is key to a flawless lace. So I feel like there's no right or wrong way to say how to plug a hairline or a lace closure or frontal. I just know that when I pluck my hairline, I like to see a gradient type of look, like you can see here, where it starts to mimic a natural hairline, just like basically not too straight. I don't really worry about how it looks at the time because later on you're going to see that I'm going to go back and customize it a little bit more. I'm basically just thinning out the hairline enough to see what I want to do with this look. Also, as long as you kind of just stay continuously moving along the hairline and not staying in one spot, you should be fine. I always tell people less is more. So you can always go back and, pluck more. But when you overpluck, there's nothing you can do about it. So just pluck. And if you feel like you need to take more off, do it later. You don't have to worry about it right now. Like, don't stress it at all, okay? When you receive your custom units from me, all of this will be done for you. You will not have to go in and do this much plucking at all. That's the purpose of having a custom unit. Now, you may want to go back in and customize your unit a little bit more to your liking. I'm just going to make sure that you don't have to do as much as you would do when having a unit that is not customized at all. The only thing that won't be done is the tinting, and that's because everyone's skin tone is different, so that only makes sense. I highly recommend either purchasing the lace tint or using some type of makeup that matches your skin color on your lace to get that melted, flawless look. So now I'm finishing up the two back rows, and I'm going to just go ahead and quickly do the front. The purpose of doing the front last is to make sure you make no mistakes. If you start in the front and you mess up the front, honey, you have messed up your lace, okay? To secure my wigs, I like to wear the Wig Grip, which can also be purchased on my website. To me, this is the most comfortable and secure way to wear a lace closure unit. It's very breathable and really light. I hate combs, but nonetheless, I know some people do, so my units do come with combs attached in the front as well as the back. So I'm going to try this closure on, and y'all, look at this fucking lace. Excuse my language, but I get so excited. Like, look at color matters, y'all. Like, it matters. Looks so good. Very secure. Like, I'm in love. But moving on to the next step that makes everyone so nervous, cutting the lace. Using any regular scissors, I'm going to start with the unit on my head to show you how close I'm cutting to the hairline and to show you the motion that I'm using. Using that same zigzag motion, continue to cut the lace all the way to the end. Never ever, and I mean ever, cut a lace straight across. It will leave a heavy line of demarcation on your skin and will be very noticeable. If you're very nervous about this step, just cut a little bit of lace at a time and work your way back to the hairline, because it's better to cut less than to cut too much. And here you have the results. Look how jagged that is, slash zigzag, whatever you want to call it. And then watch when I put it on, you won't be able to see any lines at all. I'm already starting to like it. Like, just from looking at it right here, I love the way the scalp looks. You know, I do think it's a little bit too thick in the front for me. And this is how your unit will come. But for me, I think I'm going to customize it a little bit more. I'm not a huge fan of baby hairs. If you follow me, you see that I don't really wear baby hairs a lot. But it's just something about curly hair and baby hairs. Like, it just gives me, I don't know, island vibes or something. Girl, it just make me feel real cute with curly hair only, okay? So I'm going to part off a very, very thin amount, and this is what I'm going to use to create my baby hairs. Using my razor comb, I'm going to just cut a little bit of it off. Again, as we have learned in the past, with plucking and with cutting the lace, always cut a little bit off and work your way up. You can never go wrong with leaving enough and then trimming later. Because if you cut too much, you can't go back, ladies. Like, please, when creating your baby hairs, please cut off a little bit. Even at this point, I feel like I know I want to cut more, but I'm going to wait. So off camera, you see that this side on the left has been customized a little bit more. And you can see the difference. So I'm going back in to customize, which I said earlier that you may want to do. For me, I do want to do this. I like to see that little small spot where you can see like scalp or lace in between the hairline, but mimicking how scalp look. I like to see that little, little bit of piece there. It's not bald, but it's a little bit, you can just see the scalp, so it helps it look a little bit more real. So I'm going to pluck until I see that both sides are even, and then proceed to style. This right here, okay, don't play. That Nairobi will get you right every time, ladies. I like to use this styling mousse to tame my baby hairs. The word for the day is tame, okay? We're going to tame those baby hairs. Once you do this, it will help your baby hairs lay down in that direction, so it's easier for you to, use your edge control. You don't have to make it perfect. We're just doing this to get them to lay this way. As you can see, I'm using my finger to help direct how I want it to go. This is very tricky, but just, it's pretty easy at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and just tie it down with any headscarf that you have. Nothing major. I wouldn't use this if I was you, but it was the only thing that was near. So starting from tip to root is how you should comb out any of your virgin hair, including your natural hair. Never comb from the roots down, okay? Now, I'm really only doing this part for, tutorial purposes. I would have already went in with my curling concoction, but I also did want to show you how big and beautiful this hair can get. This is gorgeous hair. It's so soft and it's so pretty. It can give you so many different looks. So now I'm going in with my curling concoction, and I'm going to just completely saturate the hair from root to tip. And when I tell you this hair is so pretty, even better when it's wet and double times better when it's dry. It's like just the prettiest vacation hair ever. Okay. I mean, it's cute. Okay. But I'm not feeling these baby hairs, right? So remember I said that I was going to go back in and I used the Nairobi to help with taming the baby hairs. So this allowed me to see how it will look, and I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim away at it because I left room for error. As you can see, I'm not chomping the hair. My scissors aren't opening and closing. I'm using them in a razored motion to kind of trim back the baby hairs so I can see what I'm working with, as well as, just thin it out a little bit. But I'm able to do that because I left room for error. I feel like I'm getting to a spot where I think I'm done with the cutting. I like the direction in which it's going in. And now I'm just going to go ahead and use my favorite all-time edge wax by Murray's. This is the best edge control ever. This edge control does not get greasy. It holds its place. It never leaves any white residue. Like, I just love this edge control. It's my favorite ever. I will always forever use it. I don't even know if I can find a better product that is as good as this. So for now and forever, okay? Forever. This is the one that I'm using. Using the end of my rat tail comb, I'm going to make sure that my part is centered and then move on to my next styling tool, the hot comb. We all know about the hot comb and it is still relevant today. I love this tool. I always use this to make my wigs very flat and super sleek. Finally, oh my gosh, divas, I am finally finished. Look at this curl. This hair is super gorgeous. Like, I'm obsessed. But this is literally my favorite when the hair is all fluffed out. It's just so pretty. I know you guys ask me all the time, is a lace closure versatile? And as you just saw, yes it is. Of course, you know, it's not a full lace or frontal. You can't put it in a ponytail, but you can definitely wear it on either side to get two different looks. Thank you ladies so much for tuning in to my first video. I cannot wait to bring you more tutorials. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.